Hello and welcome. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're here for the first time, thank you for choosing to click. So what a weekend we've had. It was so good to see Harry being honored, and now we're getting more stories coming out, and it's just so cool to see people reflecting on just the amazing honor. So first of all, we have it here from John Travolta, who has spoken of his pride at hosting the Duke of Sussex at the Aviation Awards ceremony almost 40 years after he danced with his mother at the White House. So Harry and John Travolta were pictured together at the Living Legends of Aviation ceremony in Los Angeles, hosted by the aviation ambassador and keen pilot. Harry was recognized for his work as a British Army veteran and pilot at the ceremony, and in his speech he told Travolta, first of all, he shared a joke and then capped it off by saying that perhaps they should fly together. He said, quote, "I was just 1 year old when you danced with my mom at the White House, and now look at us. The only thing left to do is not to dance together, but fly together," end quote. Of course, which prompted laughs from the audience.
Nice. Thanks very much, Captain John. Don't go running away. I was 1 year old. I was 1 year old when you danced with my mum. As you told everybody here, and continue to dine out on that, probably every single night. But look at us now.
Harry just has such a great sense of humor. So yes, John Travolta took to his social media and he posted, "I was so proud to host Prince Harry, Jeff Bezos, and Lauren Sanchez at the Living Legends of Aviation Award event Friday night. Congrats to both Prince Harry and Lauren on their awards." With 2 exclamation points. So we have that picture there in black and white. Truly iconic. Sanchez as well did post a similar picture on her own Instagram about the night, same picture, and she said this, quote, "Honored to have been in the presence of aviation legends who have shaped the history and future of flight. Thank you, Living Legends of Aviation, for this incredible recognition. Grateful to my loving family for their unwavering support." And you can see her there in the image with Prince Harry, John Travolta, and Jeff Bezos. So yeah, it was a night, quite a night. A lot of people who were just blessed to be in the room. And of course, the images coming out have all confirmed that there was just such love and a great atmosphere there. And so happy to have Prince Harry there with them. And as we all know, the Legends of Aviation have truly backed the Duke of Sussex being there. And from some of the clips that I shared, we saw a lot of people thrilled when Prince Harry spoke. He had such amazing comedic timing with his joke about it being classified. I posted that. And also this moment here where Harry's talking to John Travolta, and you can see everyone around him just whipping out their phones to capture the moment. So yes, that love was palpable, it was evident, and it was just something that no one could deny. Harry, during his speech, was very gracious and humble. He turned the spotlight back on those who, quote, make significant contributions to aviation and aerospace, saying that without them, they would never get off the ground. And he was just so humble, I feel. Even though the honor was for him, he truly wanted it to be such an all-encompassing moment, and I'm so proud of him. And as we all know, Prince Harry completed 2 tours of Afghanistan as a Ford air controller and an Apache helicopter pilot, having flown countless training missions in the UK, US, and Australia. He served for 10 years in the military, rising to the rank of captain, and later founded the Invictus Games, a sporting event for wounded military personnel and veterans. So once again, what a great time it was, and seeing the love was amazing, and also having the Living Legends of Aviation completely backing Harry being there and standing behind him, as well as John Travolta, who was said to have been the, quote, driving force behind Prince Harry's nomination, which not only, as I said, recognized him as a pilot, but his time serving in the army and his astonishing contributions to those who serve in and out of the military. And those in the know at the Living Legends of Aviation said that they would not focus on any negativity. They said, quote, "The negativity will not get our attention." And they truly stood with Harry And they said this, quote, Prince Harry's honor recognizes so much of his entire life, not just his time flying helicopters and serving in the army. Our award is a celebration of aviators, but also life-changing human beings. Harry's name was put forward because of his astonishing commitment to those in and out of the military, promoting awareness of the triumphs and travails of that life. End quote. So they also pushed back on his nomination being a publicity stunt in quotes, and they said that that was disgraceful and an offensive suggestion. End quote. And I just want to segue that into something that I noted as this whole week was going on. While it was an amazing triumph, we have seen another side of this. We saw the pitchforks out for Prince Harry getting this award, the amount of bile and hatred and bitterness, people seething at Prince Harry getting this award. Another side of the coverage and the social media commentary online about Prince Harry getting this award. And I just had to bring this to your attention. Remember, Prince Harry took a picture with Prince Mario Max? Some of you brought to my attention a video of him being interviewed. I think it may have been either before or after the event. I'm thinking it's after. And he was being asked these questions. And the way he answered was just a master class in interviewing and being an interviewee. You could tell that there were some questions he was being asked which could have been totally clickbait headlines had he answered according to what he was being asked. He was being asked whether Harry brought up King Charles or Catherine, and I'm telling you, every question he was being asked, he was just so tasteful in his answers. He spoke and said, quote, I'm very happy that he, as in Harry, is the focus of the night. He deserves it. He also said, quote, he's been through a lot being so public, and it's a very personal moment of joy for him. What I like to do is congratulate him for the big award, and I think we all should. How many big moments in life do we all have? It's very few, and this is a very big moment. He also went on to say, quote, I congratulated him for being such an accomplished pilot, and I saw that he was very touched. It is a big award, and it is very well deserved. He gave the most lovely speech, thanking others, not only accepting it for himself, but for the aviation industry, for those making things happen, engineers. I'm very happy for him. He is fabulous, very humble and sweet. End quote. So basically every question he was being asked in this interview in a Daily Mail video. I would like to post it here, but I'm not sure about the copyright on that, so I won't. But basically all his answers were in line with what I've just read to you. So he was being asked some very, very tricky questions, and he chose to just refocus it all on Harry and to say how happy he was for him, that it was an amazing award, that he was loved in Hollywood. Everything was so positive in the way that he answered. And I think they were just unable to get any kind of bad quote that they could turn into a headline. We've seen that happen to so many people who have been asked questions about Harry and they answered, and suddenly their words were taken out of context. There was nothing he answered that could be taken out of context. He kept saying it's deserved. He kept saying that Harry was loved. He kept saying that Harry is accomplished. He said that Harry, has done great things with the military and on and on. So there was nothing to spin. So they were unable to glean any negative headline from him. And then here we have these headlines, quote, Harry and the dodgy prince, in quotes. Prince Harry warned to stay away from self-styled prince, in quotes, accused of spurious connections to flog wealth elixir, in quotes, after selfie at awards. Quote, Harry cannot stoop lower. I would advise him to stay away. German royals fury as Harry takes selfie with a tacky LA Aviation Awards with self-styled prince, in quotes, who is accused of using spurious connections to flog wealth elixir and become a reality, star. They also went on to talk about the event having, quote, D-listers, just some bitter headlines we could see. There was another article here with a title by The Sun, Prince Mario Max, a fake royal, in quotes. And they also talked about the crowd being a D-list crowd. Now, some of you have to tell me when Kurt Russell became D-list, or John Travolta and the other huge names at the event. D-list? So yeah, there was quite a lot of bile online, so negative. And as I'm saying, and I think a lot of you can attest to the amount of bitterness that we have seen over Harry getting this award. First of all, they kept calling it bizarre. as they said before, publicity stunt, just trying to downplay everything Harry has done. And some people even insisting that Harry is not a pilot. So are they calling into question the character of the US flight instructors, saying this, quote, and this is a Daily Mail, I think, article saying this, quote, one of the best young pilots the country has ever seen, Top Gun Prince Harry amazes US instructors with his flying skills, end quote. And even they say here in the other bullet points, Harry has surpassed all expectations, including his own, on rigorous course. And they also go, learning to fly the 46 million pound gunship at Californian Air Base, where the hit film Top Gun was filmed. Are they saying that the flight instructors were lying? And no matter how many times we tried to point out that Harry was a pilot, there is even a video here of Daily Mail showing Harry flying. They have literally, they have a POV perspective on this. We have it here, Harry flying a helicopter, and you would still see people saying Harry never was a pilot, saying that he was only a gunner. And I've tried to point this out over and over again. Even as they go up and one is a co-pilot of an Apache helicopter, one must also know how to operate or fly the machine. It would be as weird as saying someone who is a co-pilot flying your normal Boeing plane, saying that the co-pilot doesn't fly. They're just there to what? So, and I think I've emphasized this over and over again on my own research on, Harry getting this award and his time flying an Apache helicopter. We did a bit of research here, and I pointed this out from airrecognition.com, quote, the crew sits in tandem with the pilot sitting behind and above the co-pilot gunner. Both crew members are capable of flying the aircraft and performing methods of weapon engagements independently, end quote. So when Harry was on operations flying an Apache helicopter, whether he was in the co-pilot gunner position or flying, both of the people in the helicopter know how to fly it. So whenever those Apache helicopter pilots go up, they both need to be trained to fly that thing, because the aircraft itself is not impervious to gunfire or stuff like that. So if any one of them who are up engaging the enemy gets perhaps wounded or hurt, the other person can take over and fly off. So the hate online has been just so strange to see and quite sad, even to the point that, here is Prince Mario Max taking to social media, having to defend himself because he took a photo having that selfie with him and refused to answer any negative questions about Harry, just answered glowingly and positively of Harry. He now has to defend himself being a prince because he was being called fake prince and all that. He is posting birth certificates online here where he has shown that his father was a prince and his father was the son of Princess Feodora of Denmark, and just having to prove he is royal. And he says this here after posting his government birth certificates and certified translations. He says, quote, I feel so sorry for Prince Harry. Solely having a chat with him catapulted myself into a world of false, defamatory, and hate post-tabloid journalism as well. Being a professional reporter myself, I am stunned by the extent of hashtag fake news, end quote. And he has a couple of other hashtags there. And a lot of you were in the comment section just, trying to encourage him. And it was interesting, some of you also brought to my attention that John Travolta had to switch off his comment section on the picture he posted of Prince Harry, saying that he was proud to have honored him. He has had to shut that off. Here is the proof in the pudding. And in his picture before that, which I think was a New Year or Christmas post, comments are live, and yet there in the comment section, you can see such vile, bitter hatred being posted there in the comment section. Here, just sample this for yourselves. So sad, absolutely sad. And even Sanchez has had to limit her comment section because you can see there are people trying to put down Harry. This has just been so sad. You just got to say, wow. And the phrase of acting right in front of good company, it was just so odd to see some of you who are, I think, even British people who are from the UK in the comment section of these billionaires and millionaires seething in the comments, spewing all kinds of hate and bitterness and really vile comments in their comment section. So how is it that, some of you don't know how to behave when your own prince is being honored by these people who are important and in the presence of these important people. Can you imagine what some of these people must be thinking of you when you're spewing hate in their comment section about Harry getting an award? Or has self-awareness just left the chat? So please, that was a bad look for some of the British press, bad look for some of you who were just spurred on by those headlines and the hate and went in the comment section of these individuals, some of them who are just honorees, who didn't even vote Prince Harry in, and you were in the comment section just saying what? And even going to the organizers' pages and John Travolta, who hosted the event, and spewing hate in the comments. Only Palpatine would have been proud of you that day. So please put the pitchforks away. It's a bad look. For some people who claim that Prince Harry and Meghan are irrelevant, the amount of watching them that they do, it's not comparable. It's either they're irrelevant and you just ignore them, but you cannot say they're irrelevant and you're following everything that they do. I say that those are fans. They are secret fans. They are fans who need to accept that they are part of that fan community. Even here, Daily Mail, waiting for Prince Harry. I think at the airport. Who does this? Everyone else, is just happy to see anything else coming out from the award. And here are pictures of Prince Harry's, they say, bodyguards carrying his Living Legends of Aviation award in boxes. And also watching the hashtags and watching for him at the event, trying to say that, and this is a very interesting one that has come out. There's also been a rumor going on online, something that is so odd, where someone has tried to suggest that the organizers of the award actually wanted to give the award to William, but after he declined, then they gave it to Harry. Which is it? Is it the award is bizarre, is unimportant? Is it nonsensical when it's offered to Harry, but at the suggestion that it might have been offered to William, suddenly it takes on worth? So which is it? You can't have it both ways. And also, that is just a pure lie. John Travolta himself pushed for Prince Harry to have this award. And it's another interesting train of thought that we've been seeing here. People have been upset at, Harry and Meghan being with this crowd in the presence of powerful people, and people wanting them just to go away and live unassuming lives, to be quiet and just to, go into obscurity. And it's interesting, if in fact Harry and Meghan had chosen that route, they would have called Meghan out and said that she took Harry off of the world stage and, she took a prince and wasted his life. But now that they're in the public eye, this snowballing effect of people trying to put down the crowd is with, trying to say that they're outcasts when they're not, trying to put down the accolades that they get. So it can't be both ways, You can see here Prince Harry was quite embraced by everyone. He was wanted there. The committee voted for him. The organizers wanted Harry there. And you don't have to bring in your faves to put down Harry. Let me know your thoughts on that. It's just been strange to see, the hate online, and I'm gonna say it, just the bitterness that has been evident there. People just trying to put down Harry, trying to deny his actual accomplishments as a pilot and all that he's done in the military. And since he was so deserving of this honor, even everyone kept saying that. So it's just been so weird. And from what I've seen this week, I think it is very important for Prince Harry and Meghan to secure that immediate police protection when they are in the UK. There has been some type of hate online that can truly go to prove that they do need that protection. They absolutely need it. By the way, I wanted to add this on here. Prince Harry did release a statement when they chose to no longer pursue the libel claim. And he said this via a spokesperson, quote, "As is the nature with legal proceedings, years have passed since this complaint was first filed. In the time since the main hearing relating to the Duke's judicial review has taken place, and we are awaiting the final decision as to whether Ravek acted lawfully with regard to his security. His focus remains there and on the safety of his family, rather than these legal proceedings that give a continued platform to the Mail's false claims of those years ago," end quote. Now, for sure, I feel it is important for Prince Harry to secure that police protection, and the Home Office have to consider this, because The hate that we've seen online is it's just wow. It has been so sad to see. And you know what? I think a lot of people who have been covering this, especially from the UK angle, they need to take a step back. And for those who've been in the comment section of these people associated with the Living Legends Awards being so negative in their comment section, you need to take some self-stock, because that hate, it can't even be good for you to hate someone like that. It's weird. It's bad behavior to go in John Travolta's on his social media and try to and post all kinds of vile comments. What is going on? And this behavior, by the way, it's been odd to see. Also with Prince Harry joking with John Travolta about, quote, dining out on that story of him dancing with his mom. Everyone else knew and understood that Harry was simply joking with him, teasing him. But tell that to some outlets who have gone with the word Prince Harry, quote, accuses John Travolta of dining out on Dance with Princess Diana. That's from The Telegraph. So what now? Are we supposed to understand that the home of dry humor itself, the UK, that some of these individuals could not discern that this was a joke? Prince Harry was joking with this man. The Mirror says here, Prince Harry accuses John Travolta of dining out, trying to spin that as a negative when everyone else pretty much understood he was joking. Look here. The US media absolutely understood. They say Prince Harry teases John Travolta for dining out on famous Dance with Princess Diana. That's Extra TV. Entertainment Tonight says why Prince Harry playfully called out John Travolta over his dance with Princess Diana. People.com cover that as Prince Harry jokingly calls out John Travolta for dining out on 1985 Dance with Princess Diana. But here, some outlets, Prince Harry hits out at actor John Travolta for dining out. What? So I think a lot of you can attest that there has been some massive bitterness and some vile and hateful responses to Harry getting this award, and for those who were even near him on the night, as Prince Mario Max has now attested, it's giving never gonna give you up energy, jilted ex energy. And the way some of you claim Prince Harry is irrelevant, but you watch him, it's giving secret fan. It's not giving unbothered. It's giving, there are some vibes there that there are some vibes there that are not cool. So it would be a good time for introspection and to try and do away with that hatred and bitterness that you have against Harry and Meghan for moving on with their lives, and it seems quite successfully. And, just get over it. Share your thoughts on that in the comment section. But above all, we are here to celebrate the Duke of Sussex. It has been fantastic to know that everyone was so pleased and honored to have Prince Harry with them. John Travolta posting and saying that he was proud to host the event. And I cannot wait to see what Prince Harry is going to do next. This has just been an amazing start for the year for him. We are going to continue to celebrate him. And yeah, I guess the best is yet to come. So share your thoughts on this in the comment section below. And I'm going to end this video here on a positive, amazing note. For those of us who are celebrating the Duke of Sussex, we saw a couple of pictures painted of him at the event. And here's a picture of Prince Harry standing next to that portrait. And the individual who painted it, called Patrick Kane McGregor, the painting of Captain Wales. Harry signed it. And he poses with the back of the canvas where Prince Harry has signed his name. Amazing! And he posted this, quote, "How awesome is this? Hashtag Prince Harry in front of the live 6-hour painting I did of him with the Apache helicopter that he flies for the Living Legends induction at the Beverly Hilton with so many other pilots and Hollywood stars in attendance. Was an honor to meet some of these amazing people and hear the stories. Not Harry, unfortunately, but he did sign the back. It was auctioned off at the end of the night to some lucky person, and we had a blast. Thank you, Jay Stolzenbach, for the invite, and Shauna Selden for the help. I hope to do it again next year." Also in attendance that I didn't meet but saw from afar are some of my favorite actors like Kurt Russell, John Travolta, Morgan Freeman, Kenny G, Jeff Bezos, and a bunch more. As many of you know, I don't usually paint humans, but I couldn't pass this one up, end quote. So there is Harry next to the portrait. He's beaming. I know it's good to see Prince Harry there with his medal. We're just so proud of him. How many of you just feel proud watching Prince Harry get these awards? I think we've all seen him grow up, and it's just the sweetest thing. So share your thoughts on that in the comment section below. So we're going to keep it positive here. Let's keep the love going. Don't engage any of the trolls on any social media. For all we know, some of them are just probably bots. Just some bot farm somewhere all posting the same thing. So don't be so bothered about that. We're going to keep the love going. And I think it's been great to see Prince Harry being proven right yet again when he talked about the negative media coverage of him and how it has spilled on to some individuals on social media. And I hope that helps him secure that police protection because he needs it. So share your thoughts on all this in the comment section. Congratulations again to Prince Harry, the Golden Prince, the Medalled Prince, the living legend of aviation. So before we log off, as always, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially. To all my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters here, allow me to thank you and shout you out by name. A very special thank you to you. Gail Tapscott, thank you so very much for the generosity you've always shown to me, for your comments, your love, your support and kindness. I love you. Thank you. Thank you to you, Cookies and Cream, as well. Thank you for your continued support for my work here on YouTube and for being in the chat. I always love seeing your comments. You've been such a faithful supporter of this channel. Thank you so much. I love you. And now a very special thank you to those of you who gave during the last live. A very special thank you to you. Joanne Garcia, thank you so much for your kindness. I appreciate you, and I thank you for being a blessing to my work here. Truly love you. You're valued and appreciated, and a very special thank you to you, Helen Cole. Accept my sincere appreciation for that generous giving towards my work here. I truly thank you for that boost and for being so encouraging. Thank you. And a very special thank you to those of you who gave through Super Thanks. A special thank you to you. You go by the handle Nutty Doctor 612. You've been a long-time supporter of this channel. Thank you for being you. You're so kind and you go above and beyond in your support. God bless you. Thank you as well to you. You go by the handle Lydia Eva Keys 4888. I appreciate you for that tremendous support for my work on this channel. It means so much. May God bless you. I love you. Thank you. And once again, I want to thank all of you who support this channel financially. May God bless you. Thank you for your love and generosity. If you liked this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button. It truly does help out the channel. And follow this channel on Twitter or X. I'd love to see you on there for more informal posts. Leave your thoughts on all this below. Let's continue to celebrate the Duke of Sussex, the living legend of aviation. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.